3. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is Miss Jane from the library. We hope that you enjoy this special Santa story time.
Hello, boys and girls and parents. Welcome to what I call Storytime with Santa. We're going to be reading 2 books today. The first book is this one called The Happiest Christmas. Now, this book is a very old book. Right now it's about 54 or 55 years old. So this has a good message. So we're going to start reading this one, and then we'll have a little break, and then we'll do the other book, okay? This is called The Happiest Christmas. One Christmas Eve when the snow was deep and you and your friends were just falling asleep, Mrs. Santa Claus smiled as she heard Santa say, "Well, everything's ready and packed in my sleigh." "I'll get a fine start then," Tassel Top Tim shouted. "Blitzen is lost. You can't start without him." Santa joined in the search and they looked every place. But Blitzen was gone and they found not a trace. At 9, the big clock with a loud tick-tock-tick said, "You mustn't wait any longer, Saint Nick." "You're right," said poor Santa. "We must hurry. Let's go. With just 7 reindeer, our trip will be slow." With a cheery goodbye, he jumped into his sleigh, and waving his hand, he was off on his way. The moon knew a shortcut and offered her light to show them the path through the forest at night. "Hurry, hurry," coaxed Santa, remembered the clock. But just as he'd said it, the sleigh hit a rock. What a crash, what a bang, what a bump, what a fall. The sleigh turned right over, toys, Santa, and all. Santa looked like a snowman. All around were the toys he had packed with such care for his good girls and boys. "Bells and buckles," he sighed, "now I need every dear. How I wish that our runaway Blitzen were here. He pulled and he pushed, but what a terrible luck. He fell flat on his face like his sleigh. He was stuck. "What was that noise?" shouted Mr. Brown Bear. And there's a picture of Mr. Brown Bear. Mr. Rabbit called out, "Something's wrong over there." "Who is it?" asked the squirrel with a nut in his paws. And the fox said, "I think, yes, it's old Santa Claus." "He's in trouble, let's help him," said strong Mr. Bear. "Be quick, but be careful. There are toys everywhere." First, he straightened the sleigh. The fox brushed it clean, while the squirrels gathered candies, red, yellow, and green. The skunks and the bunnies found toys in the snow and tested the trains to make sure they would go. How they worked, how they loved it, what jolly good fun. In no time, just no time, the packing was done. But Santa Claus leave without thank yous, not he. From bag he had hidden behind a big tree came gay Christmas presents for everyone there. A huge candy cane for good Mr. Bear. A brush for the tail of our proud Mr. Fox. The skunks got perfume in a beautiful box. Fresh carrots for bunnies and a wonderful treat for the squirrels and the chipmunks, all the nuts they could eat. While the woods rang with joy, Santa climbed in his sleigh, and with a last Merry Christmas was again on his way. The reindeer were ready, how they scampered and scurried, over hills, over housetops, over farmlands, they hurried. They sailed like the wind over desert and snow until every last stocking was filled to the toe. Then home there was Blitzen. He had fallen asleep out where the snowdrifts were deeper than deep. I'm sorry, he cried, sadly hanging his head. But Santa just chuckled and cheerfully said, after this, be the first one to answer my call. Why, you've missed the happiest Christmas of all. And that is that book.
Down Around the Corner, a yummy Christmas cookie rhyme with Miss Jessica and Miss Victoria.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Victoria at Westland Area Library.
Hi, I'm Miss Jessica, also at Westland Area Library.
We're so glad that you have been enjoying our Santa program today. Jessica, do you know one of my most favorite things about Christmas?
I don't.
It's making Christmas cookies.
Well, have I got a surprise for you? I just happened to be making some Christmas cookies today.
Wow! Wow. Miss Jessica, how many cookies did you make?
You know, I have no idea. We're gonna have to count them. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cookies.
5 cookies, that's how many fingers I have on one hand. Amazing. And wait a minute, that reminds me of a song I know about 5 delicious cookies at a bakery shop. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Do you want to hear it? Well, if you want to play along, we've got a piece of paper in your take-home kit that has pictures of these 5 cookies on there, and you can use them to tell this rhyme at your very own house. All right, if you don't want to use your cookies and you have your hand, we're going to use our 5 fingers to sing along. Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 5 yummy cookies with sprinkles on top. Along came Iguana with $1 to pay, and he bought one of the cookies and ate it right away. Oh, delicious. It was a hungry iguana. Well, how many cookies are left today?
Should we count them?
Mm-hmm.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4 cookies left over.
4 cookies left, so if you're singing with your fingers, we need 4 fingers up. Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 4 yummy cookies with sprinkles on top. Along came Camel with $1 to pay, and they bought one of the cookies and ate it right away.
Delicious.
These animals are so hungry today.
I don't blame them. Cookies.
Well, how many cookies are left today?
We're gonna have to count them again.
Okay.
Make sure. 1, 2, 3 cookies.
3 cookies, 3 fingers. Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 3 yummy cookies with sprinkles on top. Along came a bear with $1 to pay, and they bought one of the cookies and ate it right away. How many cookies are left today?
We're running out of cookies.
Oh no.
I think we only have 1, 2 cookies left.
2 cookies left. Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 2 yummy cookies with sprinkles on top. Along came Sloth with $1 to pay. Sloth is very slow. Along came Sloth, and they bought one of the cookies, and they ate it right away. Sloth moved slower than the other animals.
Sloth is very slow.
Very slow, but Sloth seems to like cookies.
Yeah, I mean, everyone likes cookies, right? Delicious.
Miss Jessica, how many cookies do we have left?
Guys, we only have 1 cookie left.
Oh my gosh,
Who's gonna eat that cookie?
1 cookie. All right, see if you can sing along. Down around the corner at the bakery shop was one yummy cookie with sprinkles on top. Along came a screaming goat. With $1 to pay, and they bought that cookie and ate it right away. Oh no. I think we're out of cookies. Do you know what that means? We might have to go bake some more.
Okay.
Oh
Need some
my
cookies.
gosh. Well, I hope that you guys get to do whatever your favorite Christmas traditions are, like making Christmas cookies or decorating a tree or going for a walk to look at holiday lights. And I hope that we'll get to see you at the library very soon. Thanks for joining us today.
Bye. Have a Merry Christmas or a Happy Holiday.
Dear Santa, I learned to spell your name in American Sign Language. Here is a video to help more people learn to say words with their hands. Merry Christmas, love, Eliza.
So today, we're going to be singing with both our hands on our mouths by signing Santa's name. First, we're going to do S. S is like a fist with your thumb over your fingers. S. Next is A, and A is a lot like S. It goes up here, so it's S, A. Next is N, and N is also very similar, except it hides underneath our two fingers, like this. So, S, A, N. Next is T. T is also very similar, except this one will only hide under one finger. So that's T. And the last letter is A, and we already know what A is. That. So it's S, A, N, T, A. Now we're going to put it to the music. S, A, N, T, A, S, A, N, T, A, S, A, N, T, A, and Santa was his name. Oh, that's it. Thank you so much for singing with me. I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Santa Claus, what do you see? A holiday rhyme with lots of Christmas surprises and Miss Kim.
Hi everyone, this is Kim from the library, and I'm here today to do a rhyme with you about everyone's favorite jolly old elf, Santa Claus. And this rhyme is very important because it stresses repetition, which is a very, very important early learning skill. If you'd like to play along, the words to our rhyme, plus all the pieces, are in your goodie bag that you picked up from the library. So if we're all ready to begin, let's go. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see an elf making toys for you and me. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see a reindeer to pull the sleigh for me. Looks like that's Rudolph, you guys. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see a Christmas tree with twinkling lights for all to see. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see a cookie left just for me. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see an ornament to hang in the tree. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see a present. Maybe it's for me. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see crunchy carrots, but they're not for me. Who do you think these crunchy carrots are for? I bet they're for the reindeer. That's right. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see a shiny bell jingling near me. Santa Claus, what do you see? I see an elf, a reindeer, a Christmas tree, a cookie, an ornament, a present, crunchy carrots, and a shiny bell. That tells me that Christmas is almost here. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Let's get crafty with Miss Sammy. Pause to grab some glue and scissors.
Hi there. I'm Sammy. I hope you had a great time with Santa today. Today, I'm going to teach you how to become Santa. So if you reach inside those green take-home bags, we should have a paper plate with a little slit in it, a red piece of paper, a white piece of paper, and 1, 2, 3 cotton balls. So to make Santa, you're going to need those things and then some grown-up approved scissors and something sticky like grown-up approved glue or tape. Make our Santa now. So the first step to making our Santa face is cutting a circle out of our paper plate. Now cutting circles can be really frustrating, so I gave you a head start with the cut here. So you're going to take your scissors and put one side into the cut and then cut around. Now cutting circles, again, very frustrating, so do your best and be patient with yourself. And the farther you go, the easier it'll get. So let's just cut this out, right? And I'm done. If you're not done, go ahead and pause the video and then we'll keep going. So since I have a hole for my face now, we're gonna work on Santa's hat. So we're gonna take this red piece of paper here and we're gonna cut it into a triangle, which has 3 sides. So we're gonna take this 4-sided square and make it into a triangle. There's one side. And now we have a triangle that's like a hat. So after we have our triangle, we're gonna do the fluffy part, because I like a warm, comfy hat. So I'm gonna make some fluffy white spots for the bottom. So I'm just gonna make some swivels here. You can do straight lines, swivels, whatever your heart desires. All right. And swivels can be frustrating too, so be patient with yourself. And I'm sure whatever you make will be beautiful. All right, so I've got a fuzzy, comfy bottom for my hat. So now we're gonna run the smallest amount of glue or little pieces of tape along the bottom of your hat. Well, if my glue will come out. Just a little bit of glue. And I'm gonna put this on the table and then press my white onto it. Okay, so we have a hat and a comfy fuzzy bottom. So next, I want a fuzzy top too. So I'm gonna take one of those cotton balls and just pinch a little bit off of it and just pull it apart. And then let's put a little itty bitty dab of glue right at the top, right there, just like that. And then plop our little cotton spot on it. And now we have Santa's hat. So now we have Santa's hat, all warm and ready, Santa's face, and now we just need Santa's beard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these cotton balls and pull them apart. They pull apart almost like a cinnamon roll. And once you do that, you can just spread them apart very carefully. Spread them as fluffy as you would want a beard to be. I think beards would be warm, so I'm gonna make it very, very big. Okay, I have my cotton balls all fluffy. If you don't, just pause this and we'll get going on the next part when you play.
Okay, so beards go on the face. So we're gonna take our face and see where it would go on our faces, which is down here. So we're gonna put, again, a little bit of glue or tape right here. So this is how much glue I used. And I'm gonna lay it on the table again, just so it's easier to put on. But I'm gonna put one part along the edge here. I'm gonna put another here, and then we'll do the center. Now that I have two of my parts here, I need to add a little bit of glue right here to put my last piece on. Or tape, if that's what you're using. Okay. And I'm just gonna squish it down real good so Santa's beard doesn't fall off. All right, so we've got a face with a beard and we've got a hat. Let's put them together and make Santa. So just a little bit of glue or tape up here. And then hold it on there. Again, it's easier on the table. And you're gonna have to hold this one for just a little bit longer because it likes to curl off. But after that, we are Santas. Can I hear your best ho, ho, ho? Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a great night.
Santa's back with one last story.
All right, kids, this is our second book. I read this book last year, but I really, really liked it, so I think we're going to sing it or read it again this year. This book is called Dear Santa. It's got a pretty good message, and I kind of really like this. 2 weeks before Christmas, Parker's weekend art class buzzed with excitement. Miss Holly clapped her hands for attention. Boys and girls, she announced, it's time to write our letters to Santa. Don't forget to draw him pictures of what you'd like for Christmas. Parker's friends got right to work. They talked about how good they had been. Dear Santa, I always help Mommy with groceries. Dear Santa, last year I was good, but this year I was super good. Dear Santa, Grandma says I am a perfect little angel. Parker was a little surprised to hear this. Everyone made mistakes sometimes, but his classmates made themselves sound perfect. Parker, he knew he was not perfect. Parker also knew a thing or two about Santa. Santa knew when kids were bad or good. He said so right in the song, for goodness sake. There was no use pretending you'd been good if Santa already knew otherwise. Nope, it was best to be honest, but it might mean no presents. With a sigh, Parker began his letter. Dear Santa, let me explain. Parker said, I tried to be good, really, but sometimes it's very hard. For example, Brussels sprouts, yuck. They smell bad and taste worse, but I will try to do better. Well, right there, I am with Parker. I do not like Brussels sprouts, but if you put lots of butter and cinnamon on them, maybe it might make them taste better. And then if all else, just feed them to the reindeer. That's my philosophy. About July, when I didn't brush my teeth for 11 days, here's why. I had 2 loose teeth and I didn't want them to fall out. Mom and Dad said they'd grow back, but what if they didn't? What if everyone's teeth grew back, but I had a giant space where I could never bite pizza again? Well, I'm sure you can understand how risky brushing was. They fell out anyway, and I hope you know I've been brushing carefully ever since, because 2 new teeth came in. When I stayed up past bedtime 3 nights in a row, it was because I was making Mom's birthday card, and it was a secret. I'm sorry for breaking the bedtime rule, and for all the glue and the glitter, and for Mom having to wash everything a lot of times to get it out. But I think she liked the card. Anyway, I guess I haven't been that good. It's not easy being a kid. There are so many rules, but I'm doing the best I can, so here's my Christmas list in case you think it's okay to bring me something. There's a bike, a Super Slider Sled 3000, some new books, a glow-in-the-dark solar system for my ceiling. Your friend Parker. Parker gave his letter to Miss Holly. The next morning, when handing out a special Christmas decoration assignment for the class, Miss Holly added a special note for Parker about his letter to Santa. I'm sure Santa will appreciate your honesty and willingness to be responsible for your actions. I know I do. And Merry Christmas. The next day, Miss Holly sent the letters to the North Pole. Santa got so much mail, he had a whole room just to keep it in. He read letter after letter after letter about how well behaved and wonderful everybody was. And then he got to Parker's letter. When Parker woke Christmas morning, he couldn't help hoping that there would be at least one present for him. He peeked into the living room and whooped with joy when he saw the presents under the tree with his name on them. On top was a letter. It said, Dear Parker, your letter made me smile. Let me explain. It was nice to get a letter from someone who knew he made mistakes sometimes and was willing to admit it and take responsibility. Your letter was honest and kind-hearted. For every naughty thing you may have done, you did many more good things for your friends and family. Nobody's perfect, but perfection is not required. Just keep being the best version of you that you can be. Have a Merry Christmas and keep up the good work. Your friend, Santa. It says, P.S. I'm not wild about Brussels sprouts either. See? And Santa's got a reindeer right there by him, ready to give them to the reindeer just in case he doesn't like them. Now it's your turn to write a letter to Santa. Get an adult's help cutting out the pages. Okay. Santa understands that all you kids can't be good all the time. But I guess I just want you to do the best that you can. Try to help your family and your friends. And just do something nice for somebody. If you see somebody that needs to have the door open for them or help getting in and out, or, open the door at a grocery store or something like that for somebody, just do something nice. Let's take care of each other, and Santa will be seeing you on Christmas Eve, and I hope that everybody has a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching.